Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another board game night. We're playing some Battlestar Galactica here with EnterElysium, Arumba, Knorr, and Briarstone. And it's still relatively early in the game. No one has revealed as a Cylon yet, and it is my turn. It's Boomer's turn. I don't know what I want to do. Oh no, I know what I want to do. I need to draw cards first. That's pretty important.
Your friend Carl Hilo Agathon's just got back. What are you going to do? You should greet me.
Well, I think I may in fact move to the hangar deck. Actually, I think I'm above my card limit, so I got to go and burn some stuff off soon. There's actually quite a few cards I would like to play right now.
What is the card limit?
It is 10. You have to discard down to 10 at the end of your turn.
10 skill cards or 10 all cards?
10 skill cards. Also 10 quorum as well. Like not combined, but individual limits.
The not faith. What's the term?
Loyalty?
The loyalty cards, they don't count towards that either. Right?
No.
Just quorum.
Yeah. So I will move to the hangar deck because honestly, I want to see Hilo again, although I have no personal relationship with Hilo whatsoever. Obviously, I'm dating the chief.
I'm very confused right now.
By the cold reaction. And I want to be in the hangar deck so I can launch myself a little bit more easily. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a repair card, which allows me to repair 2 damaged Vipers. And specifically, I want the shiny Mark 7 Vipers to be ready for combat.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move 2 of them into the reserves. And that'll
Don't
be
trust
my
me,
turn.
do you?
There's nothing else I can do. I don't draw leadership cards, so I can't XO you, if that's what you were hoping.
I said not to worry about the repairing things.
Oh. Yeah, but you don't get to go again for a while, so
Yeah, I guess.
whatever. I want a shiny ship. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess the other thing I could have done is done some scouting, but which would be done before the jump.
What does scouting do?
You can scout and check the top of the destination deck to see what the next destination will be, and sort of help influence things that way. But well, I guess it's too late
useful
for
to
that.
check on the Admiral because the Admiral gets to pick the top 2, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's good to be like, Admiral, I know where you're going, so pick the decent one.
Well, at least know one card. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. So I have to draw a crisis card. My turn's gone fast. Crisis. What's my once per turn? I can never remember. Oh, the once per turn is looking at the crisis at the end of my turn, and once per game before resolving, I can just choose the result. Right. Okay. Probably save that for later. Boom. Jump computer failure. This sounds bad. It's only skill 7. Fail is lose a population and decrease our jump prep. That's horrible.
What? Let's
Wow.
let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking we really want to succeed this one. It's not a hard check to do. I'm not going to use my ability. We should have plenty of tactics and engineering in the tank for this. I will add 2 cards from the deck of Destiny. Now, there's a sort of a 50-50 chance that we got a treachery card in here. And Gaius Baltar, you're first on the block to assist here.
Okay, and this is not being played face down. This is back to the skill check thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Tactical engineering.
or it is face down. But yeah.
I really wanted to save this card, but I'll do that. I'll add 1. All done.
Okay.
Okay.
Tom's there.
Yeah, I've got cards and I'm itching to use them. So it's blue and purple. So I am right. I am doing that. And
For those who are spinning cards this turn, I did a lot, just so you know.
yeah,
can say that, right?
did.
Yeah, you can say that.
I did a decent chunk. I did okay.
So
I did
Doc
okay.
Coddle, all those engineering cards that you can't actually use.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good
Because
time
you're
to
never
run.
giving them away.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good.
pop it out there. Let's see. There you go.
You
I
put
have
1
no
card.
cards.
All right, Hilo.
Just the one.
Right, so how many cards have we put in total so far?
3.
Everyone put a card in.
Yeah, 3 cards plus the 2 from the
Yeah.
deck of Destiny.
So, looking at my cards, I'm gonna play 2.
Okay.
Keeping that in mind.
Remember, the skill check's only 7, so...
I am going to play 1. Should reveal to my audience what I'm going to be playing. Move to skill check. All right. Well, definitely want to pass this. Do I need to put anything else? Just the 1? Hopefully that's enough. All right. Let's resolve this bad boy. So we've got 4 to the bad.
What is this
Ouch.
nonsense?
That is 1 to the good. We've got dogfight. Skill check. The current player may damage 1 Viper in a space area or in the reserves to remove 1 other card from the skill check. And put that aside for now. But we might end up removing this 4. So we got 3. This is also good. So currently we're sitting at 0. Blue is bad. Holy crap!
No, blue
Blue is good. Blue is good.
Oh, my
Good.
bad. All right. So we are now 4 positive.
Ooh,
We
what
are
are
now
Assault
7
Raptors?
positive. We are now 10 positive. Wow. 11 positive. So I will choose not to use the dogfight. So as to not damage a Viper, because I don't need to remove the card. And so we succeed. So nothing happens.
So, in theory,
Now,
if the Destiny deck was really mean to us, that means everyone wanted that to pass. Because there
Which
were
is
only 2 neg...
possible. We could all be friendlies.
Yes.
Ooh.
But...
Or someone's a
Dork is
jerk.
probably not a friendly.
Well, I didn't put... Oh, yeah, I did put in 1 card. Never mind.
Also, Gaius Bolter, probably not friendly.
There's
I mean,
a large...
he just looks shifty, so...
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's the hair.
I do.
He looks
It is the
moderately
hair.
insane. Like he sees things.
So 3
All
more
I'm
raiders have
saying-
been launched.
Oh, no. Well,
And at the end of my turn, I'm going to take a look at the top card of the Crisis deck. But other than that, it is Balter's turn.
By the way,
Okay.
what do Assault Raptors do?
They're very special. They count as a Viper in every way, except that they stay in space after you jump, because they have their own jump drive.
Okay.
We don't start off with the ability to have any, I don't think. Or wait, hold on. We may have supposed to be started with 1 in play. I'll double check the break rules, because I realized there's 1 in the reserves. We were probably supposed to start with 1 in play. I'll double check that when it's on the other turn.
That's that darker brown ship.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this Crisis at the bottom of the deck. And then, yeah, go ahead, Baltar, while I read.
Okay. I'm going to draw my cards. Draw in hand politic, leadership and engineering. Let me check my cards real quick.
Start with 1 assault rifle on the reserves. You can't place it on the thing. We can make new ones. There are some cards that allow us to make additional assault raptors. Oh wow!
Yeah.
So every time we've launched a Viper, we could have launched the assault raptor. So I will definitely be doing that next time.
Oh, so how many Assault Raptors do we start with?
We start with 1 assault raptor. Then there's these 4 normal
okay.
raptors. A normal raptor doesn't do anything in combat. You basically risk them every time you use a scout card.
Yeah.
And
but we
when
can
you're
turn
out-
them into Assault Raptors with cards.
But what's that?
We can turn them into Assault Raptors by using a card.
Yes. You upgrade them.
Now, if I don't use my movement, that's fine, right? I don't have to move.
That's right.
I can't really think of a place that I want to move to, aside from maybe going to the Quorum again, but that probably won't work out for me. No, I guess I will do that. I want to be there. I'm going to move to the other ship, the Quorum chamber again.
Okay.
I'll go discard a card. I will discard that card. And then I am going to play as my action that card.
Armed resistance. Is this a mutiny card?
Yes.
Whoa!
I don't want to
What?
have a mutiny card on me. I don't like it. It makes me nervous.
Whoa!
Send
What?
the
This
admiral.
This is for earlier when I sent
sick
you
bay.
to sick bay.
Why
What's
can't
wrong with that?
why can't we all just get along?
What's wrong with being in sickbay? There's a doctor.
So why would you play this card? Well, it does let you look at the top card of the crisis deck.
That
I
is
played
helpful.
it because I don't want, because there's so many cards that I've seen that say, oh, give this person a mutiny card. I
That's
already
true.
have one.
If
Someone's
you don't
getting me a
use it,
second.
you'll get brigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just trying to get rid
If
of
you
it.
get brigged as a present, it isn't as important because you don't lose present title.
That's true. Oh, the admiral gets brigged. I think that means I become the admiral. Yeah. Give me nukes.
Give me nukes.
He's not
Well,
brigged. He's not
he's
brigged.
in
He's in the
sick
sick
bay,
bay.
yeah.
Sick bay. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Sick bay is
I'm
fine.
not brigging anyone. I'm just throwing him in the sick bay because I want to get rid of my mutiny card.
If someone can exo the admiral, he'll be able to get out of the sick bay relatively easily. Or maybe we can leave him there. I don't know.
Oh!
Damn it, I wanted
I don't know,
nukes.
left in sick bay.
I mean, discard that.
Especially
Okay,
when the doctor's
now-
in fire control. It's the other way round, mate. Other way round.
Now I'm supposed to look at the top crisis card. So how do I do this? Just go crisis.
Yeah, right-click on it, draw it to your hand. And then after you look at it, you can decide, you can right-click on it and add it to the top or the bottom of the deck.
Oh,
Oh, and
that-
ignore, I've
No.
do not disturb myself in Skype, so I'll hear your message there next time.
Cool.
Yeah, no, there's no way. No. No.
Putting on
of
the
deck.
bottom?
Oh, yeah. No.
You're just saying that because you're a Cylon. Actually, the crisis said, free candy.
Oh, that's my favorite crisis. Everyone's like, no, the dentist overbooked. What are we gonna do?
Okay. So I've just discarded my crisis, but now I'm supposed to actually have a crisis.
Yes.
It's time to
Okay,
freak
so
out.
Now I'll draw the actual crisis we're gonna play, which is that one.
Oh, it's got a jump prep. I like it.
It's okay. Hybrid
No, that's a
and panic.
double jump prep, right? Because
And I'm
the
Oh.
crisis itself preps, and then if we pass,
That's
it
true.
preps.
Wow.
going to
Sprunk.
draw my other card too. By the way,
Why do you have to draw a card?
it's my character thing, delusional intuition.
Oh,
After
right. You
draw
get a skill
crisis
card. And you draw it after you get the crisis, so you can always pick a color. That's cool.
So purple and blue are good.
I'm gonna pick red.
Yeah, I was about to take yellow, but I'll take a purple.
If we could jump twice, that would be excellent.
So
yeah, the succeeding would auto jump us, and then the next one would just like move us forward a little bit more in the prep. So it'd be very good.
mm-hmm.
Well, a little bit more on the prep is enough to jump us, so...
This is a good one to succeed if we can.
Yeah, we definitely want to succeed on this. So
prep's good.
I will put the last two cards from the Destiny deck into the skill check. I can't remember. Does that guarantee there'll be at least one treachery card? I can't remember if the second one is procced or not. Some people are good at tracking that. I am not. Okay, so first person to put cards in is Tom Zarek.
Yeah. Well, I like this, so I'm gonna put in all that I can, which is one card. Because I'm not that big of a tactician.
I've just rebuilt the new Destiny deck and shuffled it. Okay, Doc. Purple and
I
blue is
too
good.
kind of like this. I'm gonna play two, I think.
Two very bad ones because you're a Cylon.
So people have been saying. Let's see. There's that. There's that.
I do feel that no one has been overt about being a Cylon. So
I think
we've either got
they've
some
all-
very deep cover people or friendly people. Like, and there are no true red flags in my opinion.
No. Questionable, but
There's
never.
some pink flags. Right, is it my turn to add cards to the Destiny deck? The skill check. I'm gonna add one.
Okay.
All right.
And I just hope that someone can get me out of sickbay. Otherwise,
Right.
I won't be having any cards.
Well, at a risk of maybe overkilling it, I definitely am going to try to add a fair number of cards here. Want to save that. So let me move to skill check, move to skill check, move to skill check. So I put in 3 cards.
You guys put a lot of cards in. That's 7 so far.
Yep. And now Gaius.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, do I need to help this, or you guys have you already put in 12?
Well,
Well,
either
we've
it's
got
really going to
5.
win or it's really going to fail
Yeah.
at this point.
Well, I'm gonna try to push it in the direction that I want to then.
Oh, that's not big at all.
Ooh.
I've placed my 1 card in.
All right.
Bravo.
Let's whip these out here. We've got 2 to the good. This is so we're at -1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
We are at +1. We are at +4, +5, +6.
A lot of scouts.
+7,
What?
Scouts.
What?
+11.
Ooh.
That is a bait, so it's just going to add a card to the back. Oh, I don't think we did that last time the bait came up. Because bait came up before, didn't it?
Um,
We didn't actually add a civilian ship to the back, so we'll have to do that. We'll have to add 2.
Yeah.
I think
And this is tactics, so it's also good. So we easily succeed. There's only the 1 skill check card. Yeah, right. We had the bait when all the zeros were adding 1, and then I forgot to actually make it do the thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
So
discard all of these. So we succeed.
That's helpful.
So I'm going to add 2 civilian ships to the back for each bait. So on a pass, we increase the jump prep by 1. So we're going to do that now. There might be sound.
All hands, prepare for jump in 4, 3, 2.
Now, unfortunately, because of the order of this, it's actually going to result in an extra ship appearing on the Cylon fleet board, but that's okay. So when we jump, we remove cards, but we got to put these things on the fleet board. So I'm going to have to manually move everything to the fleet in the right position. So that's space area 3 to 3. All these things go to 7-8. This goes back into the reserves. And yeah, the advantage of the Heavy Raiders, because it stays in space, then as a pilot, I can just use my move to discard a card and to teleport into the Heavy Raider, or the Assault Raider, Assault Raptor. Okay, the civilian ships stay on the board, so we're going to want to clear them out at some point. And the Cylon fleet has a bunch of stuff. Now, then we have to resolve the Cylon card, which is, it says activate Heavy Raiders. There are no Heavy Raiders on the board to activate. There's no base stars on the board to launch Heavy Raiders. So what we have to do is we have to roll the die, and I'm going to add a Heavy Raider to slot number 3 on the Cylon fleet board. And it's going to advance the pursuit track by 1, which then requires the CAG to place 1 civilian ship. And I believe the rule for the CAG is you have to place a civilian ship where there are no civilian ships yet. So I think I can put it there.
So
I'll double check
next
that.
time those Cylons show up, they're all going to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we reach the end of the auto attack thing on the pursuit track, they will all warp in simultaneously. That's why blowing up ships is really important. Also, there's a couple
got
other mechanics.
nukes.
If we run out of tokens, then something will show up, but that's not usually what happens. But yeah, the next attack is going to be really bad. On the other hand, we can see where they're going to appear. So you can sort of prep a little bit.
That's on the Cylon board. So you're saying those ships will show up in that same grid on our grid?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of ships.
It is a lot of ships, and that's why like we need to blow ship up.
Blow ship up. All the ships.
I think I've done that right. I'll double check the rules on the CAG stuff, but and then we advance our jump prep 1 more. And then I discard that. We move the initiative token. Whoops. The initiative token to Tom Zarek. And go Tom.
No.
Wait, don't we need to pick a destination?
Yeah.
Thank you
Admiral
very
gets
much.
To...
I need to pick between 2.
Admiral, draw 2 destination cards in your hand and pick 1.
Okay, card.
I think last time we
meantime-
played, we forgot that once as well. It's like, oops.
I'm gonna take some cards to my hand.
So I've got a choice between X and Y. Oh. What are the numbers at the bottom mean, by the way?
That is the
I forgot.
distance. So we're going to talk about that. If you look at the Cobalt objective on the board, the way we win the game is we have to jump a total of 8 distance, and then jump one more time after that. So once we reach 8 or more total distance, on the next jump, we instantly win. And when we get to 4 or more, it's the sleeper agent phase. That's when everyone gets a second loyalty card, which means someone who thought they were human might turn out to be a Cylon. So generally speaking, as the admiral, as a human admiral, you usually want high distance numbers as much as possible. But you kind of sort of have to play it by ear depending on what's there.
Okay. It's painful. Where do I put this destination?
On the left-hand side of the board, there's a destination slot.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Boop.
Ooh.
Lose free fuel.
Yeah.
Ouch.
3 distance is very far, but a 1-to-1 fuel thing is, well, that's pretty much as bad as you get, I think.
Yeah.
Still, okay, so fuel goes down, down, down. We're already in the red on fuel.
Is the rule we have to get to Kerbal and then jump to win?
You have to get to 8 and then
Yeah.
jump one more time.
Yeah, okay.
And if you're already at 7 and then you get a 3, what happens?
Doesn't matter. Then you're sitting at 10, but you still have to jump one more time to win.
I see.
You have to get to 8 or more and then have one more jump.
And we lose if we get to 0 fuel?
If you get to 0 anything. If you have 0 of something at the end of the turn. So technically it's possible for you to reach 0, do the final jump, and win. It's technically possible, and it has come up once in our live action game. All right, that was the destinations. Now it's Tom's actual turn.
Okay, I draw my cards, and I currently have 11 cards in hand.
Which is okay. Except you'll have to discard one if you don't play any at the end of the turn.
Exactly. So I'm wondering if there are any cards that I actually want to play here right now. I'm just
Executive action on me?
Tell me more.
I'm currently in the sick bay. I've got a particularly bad cold or something. I could do with getting out so I can have my cards back. Be a productive member of the Admiralty.
Go do something, Hilo.
Yay! I'm gonna go sit in my quarters.
Well, this place is boring. I'm gonna go home.
And for my action, yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Clipped wings. I don't like that. Oh.
That is a mutiny card?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
I told you not to worry about the Vipers. Ah.
All right. Fair enough.
So there we go. I've been in sick bay. I've had a particularly bad cold, and I come out and I'm like, I need to lose myself in work, and I managed to fix single-handedly, without any engineering skill, all the things on the deck.
I'm confused. Aren't you Hilo?
Sorry, Hilo.
Isn't this Tom Zarek? Oh, you just got XO'd. Derp. I'm like,
Yeah, I got
how are
XO'd.
you playing this card? Yeah.
It's my action, isn't it?
Yeah, because of the XO, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That is a hell of a return from sickbay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here a week.
Although, now you're going to draw 2 treachery cards.
I really don't know what they do, so I'm really worried.
Well, they're always bad when you add them to a skill check. Which means
Yeah.
if you are a Cylon, you can use them to spike checks hard.
However, if I go over my hand limit, I can choose to discard.
Yes,
but look at what the bait one says currently, that we know what it is.
some of the treachery cards, when you discard them, give you a mutiny card. Not all of them, though.
Ah.
And only if
okay.
you choose to discard them. If something says discard a card at random, and it happens to hit a treachery card, that doesn't count.
Ah.
But yeah, Clipped Wings is
Okay.
actually a supremely good card.
But why is it so good if it's a mutiny card?
Well, because mutiny cards are like, you're taking an action that can seem
Yeah.
sketchy to other people. Like, he just drew 2 treachery cards. But they're good. Like, they're sort of like ends justify the means kind of thing.
But if you're too sketchy, you get thrown in the brick.
Yeah. So he's playing it, and yeah, they're good, but now he's like, he might, you know.
Yeah, so I have to draw 2 treacheries.
Yeah.
And...
It makes him a more
Ouch.
dangerous Cylon.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right, so that's the end of the XO. So now Tom Zarek's got to resolve his crisis.
Yeah, please draw me a crisis.
Will do. Put that in the right place. Oh, this looks bad.
Oh.
Admiral chooses. the president and admiral both discard 2 skill cards, or the president may choose to give the president title to the admiral or move to the brig. So first, the admiral has to choose whether discard or to pass the buck to the president.
Oh, this is actually really bad. Okay, the issue is, like, my hand, when I next draw, I can legit, like, try and get rid of those treachery cards by just discarding them.
Uh-huh.
And that would be really good because, you know, getting rid of bad stuff for free.
Right.
So I don't really want to discard cards because then I'll have to keep them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I actually really want to steal the
treasury
title.
cards themselves don't do anything unless you're forced to play them.
Yeah.
So
But they force out my hand limit so that my hand limit becomes smaller because I have them in there.
that's true.
I guess.
But
Yeah,
all things
I mean, it
considered,
depends.
that seems way less bad than.
I don't like the same person having both president and admiral title. That seems really bad.
But
Yeah.
Present Admiral Hilo.
And all at the same time, I don't like the idea of throwing someone in the brig unless we suspect that they are actually a Cylon.
This seems like an easy choice to me, because it's a total of 4 cards, and they get to choose the cards.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, can't you just
wait,
discard
I can
your treachery
discard.
cards?
I can discard treachery cards with that.
Yeah,
No,
do check.
yes,
If
no.
they say you're
Wait.
going to draw mutiny cards for discarding them, then you may not want to do that. But not all of them do.
Do
I'm
treachery
an idiot.
cards
Yeah, obviously,
count?
I'm going to choose. We discard cards.
Okay.
Do they count as skill cards?
Yeah, they
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So we're both
discard.
discarding 2 cards.
do. Yeah, of your
I
choice.
only have 2. There's no choice.
Yeah, he discarded
no, I-
2 treachery cards that did not have the forced mutiny thing.
If you look at them, they were like really powerful, but they didn't have the forced mutiny thing, so I could get rid of them.
All right. And what did the president discard? Nothing yet?
Thinking. Yep. I'm gonna discard that one and that one.
Yeah, the better machine is like a really nasty card. Holy crap. And that is and then the next thing is base stars launch missiles. There's no base stars on the main board, which means on the silent fleet board we add another base star
Oh.
in position number 4, which is down here.
We
Yeah.
do not want them to come in because that's. gonna go
Everyone,
crazy.
save your executive orders for when they appear, and I'll nuke the crap out of them.
It's a good
I like
idea.
that. I like that.
All right, so that we can discard. There's no jump prep, so now I can move the token to the doctor. Draw your card, sir.
All right. Currently, say I get 1 of the politics, 2 tactics, and 2 engineering. I'm a very supportive fellow. I like it. Let's see. For my
Except you can't
for my-
fix things worth a damn. Well, other than
No,
people.
no, this is true. I can fix people. Yeah, that's right. I can fix people. And I did figure out whether or not Carl Agathon is a Cylon or not. He's not, so that's very helpful. Let's
Maybe we
see.
should get some ships out into space.
That's
I-
Start retrieving
probably
those
what I'm
dudes.
going to have to do.
Yeah. Because CAG, you've got your CAG action, so.
You know what I'm gonna
which
do?
is-
Hi, listen.
If you're a toaster, make me a panini.
Controversial speech. Roll a die if the result is 6 or higher. Gain 1 morale and remove this card from the game. Otherwise, discard the card, and each player, including silent players, draws 1 treachery card. Wow,
Holy
does anyone have anything that can give us bonus to die rolls?
If you do,
No.
now's the time.
Let me have a look.
I think it's under. Was it under leadership? No, it's under
Yeah,
tactics. I think.
It's tactics. I
No,
think. Or no, it's
no.
leadership. It's
Is it?
leadership.
I've
sure?
had one, and I can't remember, but it's either of those. And I can't modify this roll.
No one can give us +2 to a die roll. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it's tactics. It's tactics. It's called, if I remember correctly, strategic planning. Is that it?
Maybe, yeah. I think it's tactics because I believe I played one earlier, and I
Yeah.
have tactics but not leadership. So
I've been playing a lot of tactics recently, so I'm out, I'm afraid.
okay, I guess it's just a straight up die roll. Better get a 6 or higher.
If I have it, can I put it in?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, then. Yeah. All right.
Oh, well, there you go. Strategic planning. So you can get +2 to your die roll.
All right, so let's this is not going to fail. How could it fail?
Oh no!
Going. Yes.
Yes.
Yes! Oh, good use of the
Yes.
card.
Plus 1.
That is a 6, so +1 morale. Yeah, I'll bump it up.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now, if controversial speeches could replenish fuel, that'd be grand.
Yeah.
Right.
There are a couple of ways to get fuel. There is a destination card that can get you a little bit extra fuel, I believe, and there is a crisis that can end up getting you a bit of extra fuel, I believe.
Aren't there gamble vipers to get fuel as well?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere.
I don't remember if it's a skill card or a crisis or how it works. I think it's a crisis. I don't recall. So that was the doctor. That was your action, right? So you just have to do your crisis now?
Yeah, crisis. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Food shortage.
Okay. We're not critical on food yet, but that's not great. President chooses. -2 food or -1 food and discard a total of 5 cards.
That's nuts. I'll have to discard 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You discard 3, the president will discard 2. Gaius Baltar, what do you think?
Well, I only have 1 card, so not too
That's
worried about
good for you.
discarding.
Oh,
That's
So-
not bad, yeah.
it would only be a
Yeah.
net loss of 4 cards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check again. Yeah, I only have 1 skill card right now. Yeah, we'll go with option dose.
Okay. I will decrease the food.
I'll
Just still
discard
not
my
critical.
only card.
And then, Doc, you have to discard 3.
All right, I'm on it. That one, and that one. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Now, we have to activate raiders. Again, there's no raiders or base stars on the board. So actually, we only put 1 radar on the fleet. I think if there's a base star, they launch 2. I might have been wrong about that, but on the Cylon fleet board, we just put 1 at position 3.
They are amassing forces.
Oh, and you know what I forgot to do last time when we put the base star down? I was
let you
supposed
off.
to advance the pursuit track, and I advance it again now. We have to put 2 civilian ships on the board, and the next time we get an activation, they will attack.
Oh, great.
What's the board look like?
Remove all the safeties from the nukes, prepare to fire.
Just generally speaking, what does the admiral? How does the admiral feel about nuking one of those areas later on if they were to appear?
I feel that I would nuke to the best of my ability.
Okay.
I think that nuking from orbit is the only way to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
That is my policy as Admiral.
So I did put a civilian ship in the top right corner, which technically there will be raiders there. But the problem is, if I put it in the top left corner, where there's nothing will insta-warp in there, but it's going to be completely isolated. Still, I guess it'll give us an extra turn to react. So
If you
I'll
put
go
it there,
ahead.
it'll act as a speed bump for the ones that end up there and then go around clockwise.
I suppose that's true. Well,
It's
Yeah.
a very costly speed bump, though.
It
well-
could be.
all the raiders will spend their first activation moving to the top left corner. Second activation, 1 will destroy that, and then the others will start moving clockwise.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think it makes much of a
I
difference.
can't remember. Can you, as a pilot, drive through areas where there are Cylon ships?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were in a fancy Mark II Viper, you would be able to get there on 1 turn, right?
That is absolutely right.
Yeah, so you could, in theory, you could get there and defend it.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone could.
So, and then we also advanced the jump prep by 1. And that is it
Yay.
for food shortage. Discard that. And Hilo's up next, but I think it's going to be a place for us to put a cut. It's been about 30 minutes.
All right.
So once again, thank you everyone for watching. Check out the links down below for everyone's channel. Make sure to subscribe to all the people all the time. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
See you later.
Stay shiny.